Have you ever done an analysis of how much you spend in a month on groceries? In the upcoming series, we are going to share our weekly expenditure, and as we do, we would also want you to share yours. And this is the first week of the month, and this is what we got. A quick shopping haul. For the supermarket, the total cost was how much? I'll put here, I can't remember. We got tissue and economists. As I always say, you have to save. I did save. When I went to the supermarket, I looked for this bag because I didn't have a shopping bag, and in the market I got this bag also because I didn't have my usual bag. So we got tissues, we got bread, we got some drumsticks, some sausages, some beef, a soda. Sunday is a cheat day for unhealthy drinks in this house. We got some spinach and some terere, some sugar, some black beans aka njahe, some black beans aka njahe, not from the hardware but from the supermarket. Yeah, and we had a top up of the flour. Everything else we have in stock when it comes to the supermarket items. That's why those are the only items that we got. Yeah, so the total cost for the supermarket items were 2,919. We got a discount of 202, so the total cost was 2,717. The tissues had a discount. Yeah, the tissues and what? I can't see anything else, so I don't know. Oh, and the soda. Yeah. So the first week we spent 2,717 on supermarket shopping. So the next stop was the market, and we got a few things. Also, we are just doing a restock. These bananas, raw bananas, what we call matoke here in Kenya. This was 80 shillings. The cabbage was 100 shillings. They are still not, the price has not gone down. The arrowroots 200. The tomatoes 100. The coriander 20 bob. Yeah, so that's all for the matokes. I don't know whether it's a Kenyan thing or Ugandan. I'm not so sure. Then we like having these small onions to complement our big onions, and I got for 60 bob. Imagine this three was 20 bob. How are the prices in your neighborhood? Let me know in the comment section, because I feel like 20 bob is a lot for this small size. Lemon, I didn't add, and I thought I added. Where are they? Oh. Yeah, so I got lemon. There are 4, each is 10 shillings. These were additions. Yeah, so the total for this lot of the market was 600. Okay, so the next thing we do fruits. Fruits, I do a variety, and yeah, so this is what I got. I got some bananas. I get this type, so I get raw and ripe. These were 100. This was 150. Why are pawpaws so expensive? This was a whole 150. Then we have oranges. Imagine this was 200. They're also quite expensive, but they're 7. Yeah, they're 7. Okay. They're 7 for 200. And then Pineapple also has gone up. This was 100, now it's 150. The last one, oh no, not the last. Then we got a watermelon. This is 200. I feel like this was the only affordable this was the only cheaper thing that I got. The others, I feel like life has become quite expensive. So we also got some sweet potatoes. I decided to try this white one. The last one I bought, they were nice, so this was 200. Yeah, I feel like they're expensive, but usually they say it's a better quality. So basically that's everything we got for the first week of the month. Everything else that is not here, we have already we already have it in stock. Next week we will do the cost for next week, because from all this I'm not anticipating any other expense in the cost of the week when it comes to groceries. So see you next week as we do for next week until the end of the month, so that we ascertain what is expensive, how to bring down the cost, and basically how much we spend in a month. So basically this was 2,700 plus 600 plus the fruits were how much? 2 4 6 750 850. The fruits were, I think, 900. So it's about 4,000 per for this week. And as you can see, it was not much of a restock. We're not doing a whole month's shopping. We're just restocking the things which have run out. Yeah, so see you next week. And of course, if you've not subscribed, kindly consider subscribing so that you don't miss our subsequent videos. We post on Mondays and Thursdays at 2:15 p.m. So see you every week. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. See you on the next one. Bye.